Up next, we have Russia's nuclear-powered ballistic missile submarine bases and naval facilities. The Russian Navy operates 10 nuclear-powered ballistic missile submarines of two classes, 5 Delta IV and 5 Borealis-class submarines. Each submarine can carry up to 16 submarine-launched ballistic missiles, with each missile armed with up to 4 100-kiloton warheads. The total number of warheads carried by Russia's nuclear submarine force is around 600 warheads. Today, the principal Russian naval targets for U.S. strategic nuclear weapons are likely to be the ballistic missile submarine basing areas of the Northern Fleet and Pacific Fleet. 7 nuclear-powered ballistic missile submarines are deployed at 2 Northern Fleet bases, and 3 nuclear-powered ballistic missile submarines are deployed at 1 Pacific Fleet base. Since not all of Russia's nuclear-powered ballistic missile submarines are fully operational, with either 1 or 2 at various stages of maintenance, war planners must assume that many, most, or possibly all of the submarines docked at naval bases are at some stage of alert, and thus are potential stationary firing platforms. Therefore, targeting nuclear-powered ballistic missile submarine bases would be a top priority. War planners must also consider the possibility that Russian nuclear-powered ballistic missile submarines might disperse to other naval bases. As a result, other targets would include naval shipyards, ship repair yards, weapon communication centers, fleet headquarters, and refueling facilities. To achieve this, Russia's Northern Fleet would be targeted with a total of 92 330-kiloton W-87 warheads, delivered by Minuteman III ICBMs. Narapicha Naval Base would be hit with 8 warheads, while Yaghelnaya Naval Base would require 10. Russia's Pacific Fleet will be sufficiently destroyed using 45 Minuteman III ICBMs. Rabaki Naval Base alone will be hit with 12 330-kiloton warheads. A total of 137 Minuteman III ICBMs will reach their naval targets within 30 minutes after launch, with a near 100% predicted kill rate, using ground bursts. Up next, we have Russia's Strategic Bomber Force. The Russian Air Force currently operates a fleet of 50 strategic bombers. Russia's strategic bombers are organized into 7 bomber regiments and 2 heavy bomber divisions at 4 bases. The 52nd Heavy Bomber Regiment at Shakova Air Force Base, the 22nd Heavy Bomber Division at Engels Air Force Base, the 200th Guards Heavy Bomber Aviation Regiment at Bela Air Force Base, and the 326th Heavy Bomber Division at Ukraine Air Force Base. There are over 500 nuclear weapons currently deployed at strategic bomber bases within the Russian Federation. Russia's bomber fleet consists of 39 Tu-95 MS Bear H bombers and 11 Tu-160 Blackjack bombers. The Tu-160 Blackjack can carry up to 12 250-kiloton AS-15 Kent air-launched nuclear cruise missiles. Each missile contains 30 times the destructive power of the bomb dropped on Hiroshima. The Tu-95S Bear H is a long-range heavy bomber with the ability to travel up to 8,000 miles without refueling. The Tu-95 MS Bear H contains up to 16 250-kiloton AS-23 subsonic air-launched cruise missiles. The main threat to the United States posed by Russian bombers lies in the AS-15 Kent and AS-23 air-launched nuclear cruise missiles that they carry, as it's generally understood that today the chance of Russian bombers penetrating U.S. airspace to drop gravity bombs is near zero. These air-launched nuclear cruise missiles have a range of over 2,400 miles and can be launched just outside of U.S. airspace. When launched, the AS-23 carries its 250-kiloton nuclear warhead, reaching its target in under 2 minutes at speeds of over 16,000 miles per hour. The primary objectives for attacking Russia's strategic bomber force would be to destroy strategic bombers and other aircraft on the ground, crater airfield runways, damage other long-range aviation assets such as fuel storage and aircraft repair and production facilities. An effective attack on Russia's strategic bomber force would focus on the following strategic aviation targets: the main air bases at Shakova, Engels, Bela, and Ukrainia, a training base at Rozan Heavy Bomber Flight Test Center, both Kazan and Kazan Heavy Bomber Production Facilities, forward air bases bases, and additional air bases that could be used for the dispersing of strategic bombers, refueling tankers, or establishing air bases for potential Russian fighter escorts. A total of 73 300-kiloton W-78 warheads delivered by Minuteman III ICBMs would be allocated to destroy Russia's strategic bomber force, and as a result, grounded planes would be destroyed, runways would be cratered, making it impossible for heavy bombers to take off, and leaving surviving aircraft trapped.